Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. We've got a quest. Or, Alphino has a quest. He's behind us. Main scenario stuff. A little slow, a little late. Alphino would very much like to continue the search for Thancred. And let's do so. Well, what are we waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting for us in Loth Estvath. Let's go and see the Vath right away. Come along, everyone. Come along. Indeed. Right over there. Based on the name of the quest, I think we're going to be a little slow, a little late. We'll see. Right in here. Did some of their quests. Society quests and all that. Whether that would have been a requirement to continue here is a question, but we're here. We're doing stuff. We helped him out. Okay. To great hunters, we welcome you once more to Loth Estvath. What do you seek this day? We seek a man. A man who we are told you may have had certain dealings. Picture. How curious. The hunters tire of godly sport and pursue mortal prey. No, he's not prey, but a friend long missing. Good. He's a friend to the Vath as well, one with whom we have traded many times. Truly, you're quite certain it was this man? There's no doubt. The fleshling, clothed in skins, came to us from Somal, lost and weak. He offered meat and hides in trade. In exchange, we tended his wounds. He brought us much flesh. So skilled a hunter he was. Much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them. And where is he now? Gone to Loth Estvath, not long ago, when he heard the One Mind had summoned our god once more. Of course. Ravana is returned. Vidofnir did say the Nath had grown as before. What could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. Whether we could repay this kindness ere we depart, we must hasten to our comrade's side. Go, great hunters. Lest the Nath claim him as a sacrifice. We should probably get on that. Proceed to Loth Estvath, defeating any foes who stand in your way. Woohoo! Fate. Let's not gonna worry about that. Get over here to the start of their whole area. Start defeating some foes. Should be good. Okay. This place. Fight some Nath guys. That's gonna be great. Here is a spot. Some enemies all around. They're only level 52. That's fine. Also presents. Okay. I don't even need to make it stronger there. Just win. Okay. Got destination right here. Waiting. In the explosion.
Who else could be? Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
Okay. It's a whole bunch of other guys. How's it going? Oh.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever.
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not!
They seem like a pretty big deal.
So you are the warrior of light. The savior of Eorzea.
I try.
It's a wonder you didn't come sooner. What with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are. Shall we show them?
There we go.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it. Mark well our faces, warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
Warriors of Darkness? Really?
Thancred! Are you all right?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Mm-hmm. No call. If you're accounts arrived. They arrived. We did it. Alright. That was an entire thing. Probably gonna need to deal with that. We will see. We will see.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
Okay.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the Altogether. Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides. Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke?
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
Hi.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more?
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed Warriors of Darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the Warrior of Light, I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
Yep.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
And seemingly the whole group of them, too. And we get paid. And a little bit of experience. Dreams of the Lost. Often I was lost in thought, doubtless ruminating on the implications of your encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. Blessed with the power of the Echo, and driven to put down primals, despite his declaration that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause. I recall no such adventurers, and I would not soon forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. One of our primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is how Ida and Paplimo found Artich. Ah, the memories. Seems like only yesterday you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had the distinct impression that it was not the first time that band of merry men and women had killed a god. I labor to believe that a band of preternaturally gifted adventurers has been traveling the land, slaying primals without our knowledge, to imply gross negligence on our part. Well, we have been disbanded and reformed multiple times here. It's been a whole problem. Speculation will avail us not. There is far too much we do not know. For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know. Namely that Lord Ravana is no more, but often you must be informed. News may render her more receptive to Sir Americ's invitation. Since you seem to have affairs here well in hand, she'll take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a stinking headache. If you have need of me, I shall be with Master Montoya. I'd beg her assistance with the search for Minfilia. Wait, Minfilia's missing? Thought she escaped with Arctic. Yeah. I shall explain on the road what has happened in your absence. Calm. Now we're walking. Speak with Vrafnia. Up here and up. We'll take the hole in the ceiling. It's a reasonable way to get up here. Vrafnia. Problem solved. Wasn't me, but the problem is solved. It's a new problem, but the problem is solved. I had not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. Thou seekest the night. Know that she hath long since departed for Ishgard. Many thanks, Vrafnir. It was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ivana, who had been summoned by the Nath, has again been laid low. Truly, once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks. Yeah, would that we could take the credit. The god fell by another's hand. Another? Revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration. The Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter, I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Ishgardian's invitation. As promised, I brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. For 1,000 years have I mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace thy kind betrayed. Such was my lot, until the child of Ishgard came unto me. For want of warmth she wrapped herself in a dream, yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned, for redemption she sacrificed and became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions, be it for weal or be it for woe. Such is the folly and glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We'll keep faith with you who walk in the light. Then you accept Sir Americ's invitation. Let it be known that I, Vrafnir, shall journey unto Ishgard on behalf of my people. We are honored to receive your answer. We'll convey your words to our allies without delay. It's a big deal. Alright. Back to Ishgard then. It's happening, Ysail. Would that you were here to see it. It's a rainy day in Ishgard.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another. Honorable men, to whom Sir Emeric was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
You stand?
Honorable men, who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men, whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
He's fine, right? Yep. Problems upon problems here. Not gonna change everything in Ishgard immediately here, clearly. Alright. Emergency after emergency. Right. Let us not keep Sir Himeric waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Yes, yes, quite well. Forgive me. You've given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians and the Dravanians, and our friends nowhere to be found. To seem there is no end to our troubles. We can but face them head on, one at a time. For now we must apply ourselves to our allotted tasks and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you, as they found me. In time we'll find Ida and Paplimo and Memphilia as well. Those troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back on together. Pray do not misunderstand. Do not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I really wish I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphant moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt you'll enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. Alright. I know you will. So then, to the congregation. Okay. Lucia. Who's last? Go back grab some big crazy clan hunt board stuff. No. You've returned. In this, at least the fates are kind. Greetings, First Commander. Pleased me to inform you that Vidofnir has accepted Sir Himeric's invitation. She has? These are glad tidings indeed. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Is he otherwise engaged? Aye, sleeping off a knife to the gut. What? What happened? Will he live? The Cherigens tell me he'll make a full recovery, but had Lord Edmond and Lord Antonio not been on hand when the assassin struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For mercy to subdue the fiend before he could land the telling blow. The attack was just the beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. This has caught us completely by surprise. We've been dousing the fires, but for every one we put out, it seems like 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the Broom. Displaying these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Yep. Then let us be about it. Alright. What a mess. What a mess. There's burning everything. Great. Against the dying of the light. Yeah, options for the reward here. Let's say we begin the hunt for the arsonists without delay. Let's. The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Being able to determine the precise locations where the fires were set. Mayhap there's a pattern. If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city, both the pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area effective, I think it would be best to divide our forces. Master Alphino and Mistress Ishtola, I would have you take charge of the investigation and foundation. As you wish, mayhap Tataru can be of assistance as well. Meaning, I think me get the pillars. Oh, they'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogue striking a pose over there be joining us? Thancred of the Silence of the Seventh Dawn. May I say, what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. I'll bet. Name's Hilda. Scion, eh? And there I was, thinking I'd found a foul ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. I remained here to coordinate the fire-quenching efforts. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately. That is all. Alright, let's get to it. While we could begin by sifting through charred rubble and questioning random passersby, in my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not. I have a suggestion. Oh, the infamous Lord Manelaine de Fosson. Lover of women and wine, though neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion. I think. You got the crows you're most like. Make an effort to be seen. Let's go and see him. Alright. Gristle I'll accept, but old? Where's the sometime? Alright. Jewel Crozier. Take the shard over there. The pillars. Lean. Everybody. Well, well. If it isn't Arctic. Dearest of all my friends. You're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old boy? Everything's on fire. Ah, yes, the arsons. Dreadful business, that. And awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old pile going up in flames, after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why the Hoplon is awash with refugees, lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who've lost their homes. Zameric's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man. Not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old boy, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplon. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Wait a moment. I know what that is. You're giving one of those looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old boy. I'll have you know, my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well. If it'll help to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. That was not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Never mind. For our next step, suggest we divide our efforts. Will you question the refugees of the Hoplon? I think I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda? You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'll only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. Question people over here. A teleport up there? Kinda. Closer. Ish. Up here. Okay. A vault priest. Male. Really? Come, my brothers and sisters. There's food and shelter enough for all in the basilica. Hone's blessing be upon you, Father. I confess, we were not sure if we should come. There's so many unbelievable tales these days about the archbishops, and Sir Aymeric, and the Trevanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. You require succor as well, sir. Not specifically. So the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. Whether I could do something to aid you in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the fury guide your steps. Okay. Busy, busy, busy. Unruffled refugee. Melee. There was a man with a satchel. Saw him kneeling outside the window. And there was smoke everywhere. It was so hot and I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe our arm was getting better after all. Fires. Unruffled refugee. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. Barely escaped the clothes on our backs. Were it not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we'd do. Go with Thinkrin. Are they down here somewhere? Further down. Can we get there from here? Yay. Hi. Ah, there you are. Anything to share? A little bit. Require more than the muddled testimony of a Trondheim's girl if we were to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near St. Rohan's Cathedral, another near the Tribunal. For mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the 2 occasions where their targets was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Alphino will doubtless have an opinion. Broom. Walk down here, or take a teleport or something, either way. Over there, huh? Down here, somewhere. The broom. There's them. Where are we at? What are we doing? Where's everybody? Captive. Silence will avail you not, sir. Ah, Arctic. I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words. He did not, so we insisted. Let me go, Tanner. You got the wrong man. My, but you reek of oil. And are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose, but tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile. Look at me. Aye, that you are, after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but then these highborn types really do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabid and begged us to put you down. That's bollocks. He's the one who told me to keep going. Wait a second. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work, he said. I'd left it behind, tried to, with all my heart. Said my prayers every day like a good man, but he came to me. He came to me. Ah, there you have it. Hilda, would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation? Ah, as long as you don't mind if he's limping when he gets here. That was incredible, Thancred. How'd you know he would confess? Well, I've seen his like before. A troubled soul, manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I cannot be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it worth the risk. And if our captive had called your bluff? Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world is as vexing as it is enough. Thank you, Thancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at last confirmed that the arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it best we now return to the congregation to discuss how best to proceed. Okay. Back to Lucia. Running. Suspenders. Okay. As much as catching one guy is helpful, it's not immediately solving the root of the problem here, obviously. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. Many apprehended is being interrogated as we speak, though he fell silent upon realizing that we had not turned his master. He'll soon tell us what he knows, one way or another. Pardon the intrusion, First Commander. Ah, Lord Artorial. Are you come to see your father? He's attending Sir Aymeric in his chambers at present. I am. He bid me bring this salve. They do not let me detain you. Thank you for your kindness, my lord. In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more. Okay. My lord Artorial did not seem to be in the best of spirits. 'Tis little wonder, Master Alphino. His father is widely slandered, and his half-brother not yet cold in the grave. What do we got here? Primal accessories of fending, coffer, level 240. Accessories of fending, accessories of slaying. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this is the DPS-ish one. This is a tankish one. Continue a complete set of primal accessories of slaying. Take that. Definitely don't need a little bit of money. Oh, let's open that up. How many things are gonna be in here? Just all of them? My goodness, 4 pieces. Augmented. Primal something something. Recommended? Yes. So 148, 185, 142. Now they are 240. The armor was 210. We got 270 weapon that we got. We still have this other ring here. It's still giving us 30% bonus damage at level 60 and below. That's something. The stats are now slightly higher. It's all fancy and blue, except for this ring, which is better. Wild. 225. Strength, vitality, crit, direct hit. See if that's going to be also for the bard, but it's fine. Okay. What's next? As goes light, so goes darkness. Lucia is not one to rest on her laurels. Get some interesting stuff from here. Even more things. My goodness. Casting, healing, aiming. That's going to be for the bard. Don't get all of them, though. Which does beg the question for future stuff, but that's okay. As goes light, so goes darkness. More a bit here.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Far too many to count.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Here it's telling how they reacted.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
Yeah.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms, then, friends. Time is against us.
All right. Now this is solving the problem. At least, somewhat. Calm. Rendezvous in the pillars. Looks like they're close to the market there. Yep. Or is that up above? I don't know. Something like that. Over here. And everybody else. Listen well. We'll enter the Basilica silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. The numbers and radius of the true brothers of the faith are unknown. I'm told one claimed to have served under Thornton VII. Might the same be true of the rest? Given the swiftness with which they seize control of the vault, I think it highly likely, yes. Which means that they may well possess the knowledge required to turn the building's defenses against us. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Atoile, you are a brave man and true. No one would dare question your honor if you chose not to risk your life in this endeavor. Are you certain you wish to join us? No stranger to the battlefield, Sir Emmerich. My arm will not falter, my shield will not break. Alone as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice. Very good. Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me. Level sync. As goes light, so goes darkness. Let's get it. Rescue the hostages. Duty commenced. So our presence yet goes unnoticed. Come, we will secure the entrance. Remember, saving the hostages takes precedence over all else. Mind your attacks and subdue the enemy quickly. And on your arms or die by the sword. And it shows die by the sword. Very good. Doomspring. What are you doing? They're just all moving up in all different places. Alright. Under there. Refugee, are you injured? Bless you. That's one. Sorry, the others were taken elsewhere by Sir Seminard. Sir Seminard, so it's indeed the work of the Archbishop's former servants. On your guard, they've surrounded the Alarum. Hold the entrance and look after this one. Now go. Vault Friar. Auditor there. Damage it. Stone's got them. Okay. Secure the hostage. Okay. Leave the others to us.
Down with you!
What are you? Yeah, these guys do. Siri. Okay. It's over now. Another saved. Is it over? Hopefully. They took the others somewhere. It all happened so quickly. There they are. Let none escape. Keep going. I'll hold them here. Now, Lonuo, take so Sir Emmerich and Lord O'Hara. This way, the Queen. Go this way.
You underestimate me.
Yeah. Steering. This guy's down. Everybody's doing fine health-wise. Alright. Gotta find some more hostages to save in here. Sir Seminard, lay down your arms and release the hostages. You'll be shown mercy. I give you my word. Ah, the word of a heretic and a kinslayer. The sooner trust a dragon. Activate the knights, which will show the hostages the same mercy he showed the Archbishop. Those kind of knights. Unlike you, Sir Emmerich, I'm a man of honor. By my hand you receive of the Fury's judgment. So it is to be a trial then. Lord Antonio, leave us and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Seminard. Alright. Alright, render us your judgment. Raise the righteous and cast down the wicked. And then, let's see whom the Fury favors. Eric's still wounded. If we don't move quickly, he'll surely fall. Be quick about it. Friar. Knight. refugees. Oh, this attacking me. I can kill a refugee, my goodness. This guy. Pick up the knight. Come. Send the other one this direction. Oh, need to untie some bonds. 3. There we go. Let's just be nearby, but where? Probably this way. Fair Kinsler, but sorcery yet stand. Enough of all of you attack. Finish this off. He's low on health there. Bonds. So no others nearby. Contact needs our help. Let's. Where did everybody else go? That's another question. Probably getting the first hostages out of the situation more quickly. Master Telly 44. Run into his aid. Now let's finish this. These are the guns. Stand fast, my brothers. Fury is with us.
This knight does not yield!
These guys down. The other guys. Attacking Amric. My goodness. 27 left, my goodness. One day, I swear, you will. Or if you just save up here. Alright. Fury be praised. He took Haley. It was Harry, the priest took Haley upstairs when he saw you kill his men. Have no fear, child. We'll save your friend. Here we go.
Where is he? Where is he?
Come no closer!
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
What then?
What? But I...
Vidafnir!
Excellent timing.
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment?
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee. I bear a message from my sire.
From Freysfelger?
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Giovannians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Horsefort in you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Lord Edmund.
Okay. A pretty good first impression there. Saving. And falling from the sky, my goodness. This has been a day of surprises, has it not? It is a pity Matthew could not stay longer. Yes, I think it's fair to say that she timed her departure rather less well than her arrival. Well, time scarcely does it justice, but one moment later would have been a moment too late. Let's pray the Ishgardians who yet harbored doubts will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Aymerich's words. Well, it is only meant that I inform Tataru of what has occurred here. If you have need of me, I shall be at Fortant Manor. I am to accompany you. Tataru would never forgive me if I left for the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. Yep. A moment. I wish a word. Okay. Tell me, does Thancred seem quite well to you? I was on the vault, long enough with Hilda. I should have put it to words, but I don't know. Mostly okay. Perhaps something, though. Perhaps something. So he sends it too, a subtle change, imperceptible to most. Myself did not notice it at first, but upon closer examination, saw that his etheric flow had been irreparably disrupted. As a result, I strongly suspect that his ability to manipulate ether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics. It would do much to explain why he chose to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. When he learned that a nearby beast tribe was making preparations to summon a primal, it may well have seemed more sensible to wait. This is still little more than speculation. So I have proof, pray speak no word of it. Okay. Right then. Should be on my way. Krile may have charmed Master Montoya for now, but who can say how long it will last? If I know... At the manor. Back to the manor. Been a while since we've been over here. Mostly because of all that time we took leveling so much, but still. Welcome, Masterson. Should I show inside? Yes. Tataru.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
A shield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours. Long overdue.
Thanks.
But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house. Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince Houses Durandare and Zamail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread. Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
Living to serve.
You sound just like him. I suspect that is what Horschiffon would have said. To aid those in need. When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You were a brother to Horschiffon. Will you be a brother to me as well?
Yep.
Come, Emanelaine. There's much to be done. For Father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishgard. To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
From the music, I'm not for Tom. Heaven's word. As goes light, so goes darkness. We get House Profound Kite Shield, level 1. Cosmic Shield, Wind Up, Hashafont, my goodness. What isn't dead or is recreated in a goldsmith's workshop can never die. My goodness. Aiming, healing, casting. Take the aiming set. Complete. This is thy proof? The Garen Oracles? Apocrypha. It is a truth long forgotten, a tale of the beginning and of the path we have been set upon. Elidibus. Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Garleans are no exception, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. Well, everyone has their orders. The masks will attack as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them. I fear it will be bloody. My Ralgar had better be. We cannot stay here forever, Ida. We have other responsibilities. I know full well what my responsibilities are, and I mean to fulfill them, every one. So it goes. Quest complete. Let's open up our box of treasures. And put this into storage. Behind a bunch of fun minion. Accessories of aiming, 240. Got it. Alright. Something new? Good tidings. As it once was. Brilliant. Things are definitely afoot. In many, many ways. We'll see what situation we need to deal with next. Next time. Goodbye.